Hello viewers, happy hump day or whatever it is you call it. It is Wednesday and day 3 of the Focus T25 challenge is over. Today was full body circuit and it is no joke. Combination of cardio and speed and plank work and lunges and squats and burpees and push-ups and everything else you could possibly imagine, ab work, but it's all in the T25 sort of vein where there are progressions where you're going to start with a simpler exercise and you're basically going to use that as a foundation, and you're going to build towards the one that requires the more focus. For example, the pike work, in plank, you start out just by walking your feet in and out. Then you do a couple of little hops in and out. Then you do 2 hops in and out. And then you just jump in and out once to get your pike. And that's, for example, one of the ab work. For squats, you do kind of an alternating squat, then you kind of do a rotating squat. Excuse me, that's a lunge. You do like an alternating lunge, and then you kind of you twist with the lunge, and then you add a squat in the middle, and then there's a little bit of a hop, and you progress to the point where it's the most difficult, but the move that requires the most focus. So the thing that was the coolest about this is I like the spider push-ups and spider lunges where you're in plank position, but you're moving your leg basically all the way up to the right of your hands when you're in plank, and then you're alternating. And when he turns those into spider push-ups, when you're actually doing a push-up with one of your legs up near your shoulders, that's crazy. I just love the kind of the integration of the different muscle groups and how it changes so quickly. You have no real time to adjust too much to the moves, which is pretty cool. And again, you can always modify the moves. This one is definitely hard. This one had me absolutely drenched in sweat, and I was dripping for basically until I got in the shower about 15 minutes later after I had my Shakeology and my vitamins. So I really need those rubberized mat floorings that you find at the gym. I need that throughout my house. I just have this bad habit of not going into the shower right away and just dripping everywhere. It's a good thing I live alone and no one else cares. Again, day 3 in the books, and I'm going to call this one a nailed it. Barely nailed it, but nailed it nonetheless. I think definitely on the lower end of nailed it, but nailed it, because at the end I was definitely ready to give up, but there's only a couple minutes left, and there is a burnout in this one, of course, and it's closer to the end, sort of like Speed 0.0, or I did it again. Speed 1.0, apparently I just want to, my mouth wants to go faster than my brain. A burnout right at the end, so it's maybe the last 5 minutes or so, maybe the last 4 minutes, with the exception of maybe the final minute and a half, which is kind of like a little bit of a cool down, but not really. So there is a burnout, but there's not 2 like cardio. There's 1, just like the Speed 1.0, and that time I said it right because I was actually consciously thinking about it. Tomorrow is going to be ab intervals, which means I'm going to need my yoga mat, because this is going to shred up my abs, and that is a part of my body that I really want to work on, so I look forward to it. And then in unrelated to T25, today when I get home from work, I am going to do Combat 45 Power Kata, which I would have done this morning, except I didn't feel like waking up 15 minutes early to do the 45-minute workout. So that's going to take place after work, which is probably going to be really difficult because it's going to be really hot by that time. But I'm going to do it anyways because that's just who I am. So I hope everyone has a killer day, and I hope that there's at least one person other than me watching this video. Bye.